Hey, I'm Eric, I'm the Explorer.
I'm Phil, I'm the folklorist.
And together we are setting out across the Empire State to explore the haunts and legends of New York. Hey, it's Eric Meyer from the Haunts and Legends of New York. We were investigating the Rutger Park mansions in downtown Utica. We found a really fascinating piece of Utica's history with the Underground Railroad and some possible tunnels underneath a portion of Utica. Let's go see what we can find. The stories you've heard about there being a tunnel allegedly used by the Underground Railroad that went into this building, Muns Castle.
Well, we've been told by several people who either were a worker here at one time or did work on the home that there was an opening in the back wall that led to a tunnel that went to the church directly in back of us on South Street. But we can't prove it now because the foundation in the rear of the home was repaired and replaced with modern concrete block wall. So there isn't anything there showing that tunnel if it was there.
If there really were Underground Railroad tunnels between this historic home, Muns Castle, and the church on South Street, let's go see what that distance would have looked like and see if we can find any evidence around the church. It's not a long walk. This is Howard Street here. This is not a long walk, but imagine how long it would have taken to build a tunnel in the 1850s between Muns Castle and the church. So when Steve gave us the tip on the possible Underground Railroad tunnel, he said the church on South Street. And I can only think it would be the church here at the corner of Howard and South. I mean, that would be almost a direct line between Muns Castle and this church. Maybe here in Utica, there really was an underground section to the Underground Railroad. Let's go see what secrets this church might hold. Well, here's the church they must be referencing. We're at the corner of South and Howard, and as you can see, the church here has no active parish. Nobody actively meets here. This is completely boarded up. So let's see if we can find any evidence around this old church of any possible Underground Railroad tunnels. Yep, even any access ways down, everything's blocked heading into this church. Well, you can see the evidence of the stained glass in its better days, now completely covered up. So it looks like the last tenant here was Greek Orthodox. warnings about the high grass. So certainly not much maintenance around the church over the last 3 years.
I'm not going to butcher that Greek, but it says for July 7, 2015, Cathedral of
Theotokos.
Theotokos?
Theotokos. Yep. Oh, you can even see, look, Phil, up top, how the stained glass up there has really been broken. Imagine though in its day when the light would have streamed in during the services. Well, we may never know if there really was an underground railroad tunnel, but this could have been a last march to freedom for those on the Underground Railroad going from the sanctuary of a church to Muns Castle, or maybe back or forth. But a fascinating little piece of Underground Railroad history right here in Utica. Hey, if you like the haunts and legends of New York, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll take you on more adventures across New York State looking at the haunts and legends.
Let us know in the comments below where else we should go.